Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. The conference opener in the SEC for both of these teams. It's the Georgia State Panthers and the Air Force Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I spoke to the Falcons head coach before this matchup. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Falcons ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wants to pass. Back's got it on the screen. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. And another broken tackle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Panthers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Hits inside, it's Butler. Stopped right there.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. There he goes to the right. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Falcons.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Brown will throw it. Under pressure. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. formation from the back. Pulls it. Keeps it on first down. The pitch. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. They knock him down after an explosive play, and it was all because of the perfectly timed pitch. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
A shot toward the end zone. Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it down the left. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line.
Going to take a shot. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Brown wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
That pass is incomplete.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll Into a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Falcons will send out the punt unit. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Left side is Avery. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
You just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Butler. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Motion from the wideout. Brown will throw it. Turns it upfield. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle. And
looking for the end zone. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here we go. Ready, go. Using his feet. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter.
Loss of 6. 3rd down coming.
Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play.
Return. Booster. Go.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a 2nd. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. as the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive throws.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Avery. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Butler. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Butler. All over him immediately.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They boot it away. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Buys time to his left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Dawson. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. And the Falcons will punt this one away. All the way back to the 15. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Butler. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's Avery. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. Powers inside. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Holds on, it's Avery. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone, it's Butler. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Number 14, set to kick off.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sends it back in motion. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Unleashes one. Out wide right, it's Davis. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Pickett. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll send the back in motion. Look out! And he avoids the sack.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
The Falcons will go for it on 4th down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Sees a crease. There he goes. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And your decision to go for it on 4th down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believed in their offense, they went for it, and they got the first down.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride Davis here. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They think there's room to run to the right here. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Brown wants to pass. They'll flip it out to the back of the screen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Iowa, taking on the number 10 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Hawkeyes, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And this coach has got to be happy they get back on track after dropping their last game, and it gets them to 3-1.
On the option.
Here now.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Touchdown, Georgia State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. Sells the run, wants to pass. Buying time to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save ahead and just get out of bounds.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking outside, it's Davis. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Can't get him to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
I'll tell you guys, this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He can catch the football, and he can also run it, especially on third down. What a weapon.
The Falcons are rolling down the field. They'll run it with the jet sweep. Defense all over him.
Loss of 2. Brings up second down.
And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. Misses badly on that one. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. On target over the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to get the corner. He'll do it himself. He'll toss it. Enough to move the chains. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for the edge. There's headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Air Force.
Instead of running the traditional option where the running back is the pitch man, nice job by the offense, getting creative, getting a way to get their speedster, a playmaker, a receiver the football in space, and he does the rest.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
Georgia State, 21. Air Force, 16. Number 82, set to kick this one.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Brown will throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets it away.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Direct snap. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
Falcons now set to take over on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Fires on the move. It's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that's a really fun toy to have. When you can go 5 wide and use your running back, man, and make them have to cover him with a bigger body. A guy that he's faster than, but a guy that can now run routes. And you see these running backs, man, they've developed so well in their route running. Nice route, on the same page with this quarterback. They have a nice connection right there.
Motion from the back. Got an alley. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. With the catch, it's long. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They want to run this quarterback. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. From that spot on the field, you're going to go for 4th and inches every time, but, I mean, you could argue that 4th and inches, you ought to go for it almost all of the time.
I 100% agree. We're definitely going for this, and listen, let's play some offense. Let's have high octane. Let's put some points on the board. We're not kicking field goals. We're not punting. We're trying to score touchdowns.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's got some space. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This time they'll throw it. They'll run the screen. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. That's what it means for the quarterback to be responsible for the blitzer. He held it as long as he could, got rid of it, and they pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and it's basically like him blocking them, right? Just letting him come in. Now I throw it to the running back. And now as a defense, I got to get that guy on the ground. I did my job. I made him throw it to the running back, made him throw it short. Now I got to tackle him, get him to the ground before he gets to the 1st down.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Gets the back moving. Touchdown, Falcon. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 2 here in the 4th. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Sends it back in motion. Brown wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Brown will throw it. Looking down the middle. Between the hashes, it's McGee. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, it's Butler.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Slots it away.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field, to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Extending the play. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And this to seesaw back on top here in the 4th. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. What a break they got with that missed field goal. Instead of working from behind, they're still holding on to the lead. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback will keep it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. It couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
On the move at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback keeps it. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. The big fullback's got it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Calls his own number. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Looks as if he's going to run it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They'll move the wide receiver. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Caught, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Incomplete, and they fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Second and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Got a man in the middle. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups, and this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Brown will throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it. He wants to take the top off. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.